What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful day in northern Michigan. I thought I'd review some beer for you guys. It's coming from the Sour Monkeys pack, which I got from Victory Brewing Company rather, but they call themselves very different names on the internet. So today we're checking out the Sour Monkey, which is a sour triple, 9.5%. A lot of their beers do stick at that 9.5 range. It seems like that's just what they are known for and what they do. Tastefully tart, mystical flavors. I don't know what I'm gonna get on this one. I just had some extra time, so I thought I'd review it. I wasn't even planning to review it, but it's a perfect day for some good beer and some good reviews. So let's check it out, guys. Best by April 26th of 26. Again, kind of weird that they're dated out that far, but I know these Belgian triples can typically age and maybe not degrade as quickly as like some fresh IPAs, but nonetheless, it's still odd to see that date so far out. Ale with added spice. I just noticed that on the side. I don't know what kind of spice they put in there, but we'll investigate and we'll break it down. And again, thank you for sending this Victory beer. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everything you do. So shout out to them for sending some free beer in the mail, guys. Again, they're really in tune with the Beerstagramming community, if you will. So a lot of other people have gotten this pack, probably. I thought I'd break it down with you guys. So actually not as thick or hazy as I poured it, as I thought maybe. I thought it'd be a little bit more dense, potentially. Got some bees flying around. It's a little scary. Not allergic. I just hate bees. But we do have that just golden, kind of bright yellow quality just sticking into the eyes very nicely. It looks very IPA-ish. It looks like almost a New England style to some caliber, but we're nonetheless in the triple Belgian category, guys. So it has a pretty foamy head that dissipated at 9.5%. Just a little bit of outer ring and creaminess sitting on the top, a little bit of moderate to low carbonation. Actually, yeah, low carbonation streaming to the top. No particulate, nothing to really investigate further. You guys can see it. It's got actually some clarity to it, some caliber. Let's go to an aroma. I don't know. Sour Monkey. Never seen this and don't know anything about it. Let's go for it. It's not super Belgian-y. Like, it's not that funky, fruity, German kind of funk that you get in those Belgian yeast strains. It's there, but it's very subtle. It's very light, actually, at 9.5%. It's got some sort of fruity quality. I can't actually pinpoint it from my first smell. Let's go ahead again. Got a slight grainy maltiness to it. It almost doesn't seem like it would be sour. It doesn't seem like it would be a Belgian triple either. Almost smells like a light wheat beer, like there's lemon or orange in here potentially, but there's really nothing jumping out at me that lets me know, okay, it's this spice and it's this sour blank. I don't know what it is. Again, I get some graininess. I get a little bit of fruity vibe. I get actually a light refreshing quality on the nose. It doesn't seem like a heavy beer right off the first impression and the smell. Very underwhelming, to be quite honest, but it's not like it's a New England style IPA, so I don't know what I was expecting, but maybe more Belgian funk, and I didn't get it. So let's dive into the Sour Monkey, guys. Let's check it out. Cheers. Again, thank you, Victory Beer. Victory Monkeys, thanks so much. Cheers. Sour instantly. Wow. Certainly sour, and certainly drinkable, and pretty dry on the back end. It comes across with some sweetness. I don't know what that is. It's almost like white grape, green apple. What is that? Some sweet Meyer lemon. Wow, it's very sweet at first, and actually not as dry as I thought. I thought it'd be a little bit drier, but there's a subtle grainy maltiness to this beer. I don't get the Belgian yeast strain. There's a little bit of this fruity, like green apple bubblegum that's hitting my palate very strong, very, very well, and it submerges itself on the palate. There is certainly a puckering sour quality to this beer. But again, Belgian triple, kind of too disguised for me to even know. But the one thing I can say, insanely drinkable at 9.5%. I cannot tell that it's that high in ABV. The sour sweetness and the candied quality really covering up that 9.5%. It's kind of mind-boggling, really. I'm gonna stick with that. It's like this sweet Meyer lemon, very juicy sweet, little tart lemon as well, almost like a lemon lime mixture, but it eases its way right into like this Jolly Rancher green apple candy. And that's what I'm sticking with. I think that's what it's going to be. A lemon lime green apple candy that comes off as a sour impression on the palate. And then it gives way a little bit to that grainy maltiness. It's very light. It's very subtle and still sweet. But it tries to reel you back in a little bit with that grainy kind of cereal vibe that it's bringing. There's a touch of that like bubblegum ester thing. But Belgian, doing this blind, I don't know that I could tell you that this is Belgian. I just don't know. It's very subtle. It's very covered up. It's the sour sweetness, the candied quality really covering up the Belgian esters, the Belgian-y vibe to this beer, the base of this beer. Tettning hops, okay, that's what they had in the other one. Pilsner malt, yeah, I mean, it does. It almost drinks like a sour Pilsner for a moment. That is what it really reminds me of. It's not actually the Belgian yeast strain. I don't know, guys. It's very subtle, and it drinks more like a heavier sour Pilsner. And I think I've given you all the descriptors. I don't need to keep saying, oh, green apple this and white wine that. It's green apple, candied Jolly Rancher, Meyer lemon, lemon lime. And then it does stay pretty sweet and sour through the whole mix, guys. Dries out a little bit on the back end, surprisingly. 9.5%. Man, drinking easy. It's almost too sour for me though, but it's a fun beer. It's different. I wish I could have shared this with somebody. Really fun. I don't know that I could drink a full one because it's just a lot. There's a lot going on here. This is one I'd want to share. Don't have anybody to share with, unfortunately, but rating, where do I put this? Man, it's so unique and different for sure. Like, but I kind of wanted a little bit more Belgian vibe to this, and it's not delivering that quite so much. It's there, but it's so subtle. It's so weird. Such a weird beer. It's fun. It's a fun beer. I just don't know about drinking lots of it. So, crazy drinkable. Flavors all over the place. Really memorable beer. But today, 3.8 out of 5. I feel like I could have gotten into the 4 category or ranking if it was more Belgian-y than it is. It's just like a little too well covered up, a little too sweet, a little too sour for my drinkability standpoint, but 9.5% going down like butter. So thanks for sending this beer. It's really fun and super different, and I can't wait to try some more. So till next time, guys, prost, cheers, yamas, whatever you want to say. It's another Victory Brewing beer. Cheers.